I don't do any injectables or anything. I love them, and I refer people all the time to do them, depending on what's going on with their skin and what they want. But I personally don't do it because I feel like it's almost dishonest to do that.
You know what? Yeah. I used to get them when I worked for doctors. They encourage
Exactly.
you and it's free and it's always kind of a slow day and you're like, "Sure, let's get some new lips. That'll be great." And I'll get them and I and I'll love them and I'll walk around, buy all these new lip glosses, and I enjoy them so much. But I feel the same way because it's almost like body dysmorphia. Things I don't like about working in the industry is that some people really benefit from them, the injections and all and every,
Yes, that's
Botox and all
right.
of that.
That's
And
right.
it does make a huge difference and it's beautiful and it's great. But then you get these people that come through that they don't know when to stop. It's like they can't see themselves or they think that they're ugly without it. And it's not, they're not, they
And
just look like people.
no, they're not, and I think I know, I go back and forth with that being in the beauty industry because it's such a physical industry, and I just, I love all women, I think everybody is beautiful, and I really do, and I just I think that's a job too for us to bless them and lift them up and talk about, your eyes or this are so beautiful and,
Yeah.
focus on those things and not just constantly want another level because we're
Yes.
all gonna get older, all of us,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just the way it is. I mean, I can, help and but, a lot of women really aren't interested. I love that. A lot of my customers will come in and go, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't wanna mess with it." So I know immediately what to do for them because they
Yeah.
don't want to do all that. They're not going to do it. They're ones that are gonna stop. They're gonna do it for 2 weeks, and then maybe 3 weeks, and then they're gonna and that's not what I want.
Yeah. No. Well, you also get the clients that come in or the patients that come in and they think, well, it's not the skincare. I'm just going to use the Botox and that's going to fix it. And then, so they get the Botox. I see it in people's before and afters all the time where they've had all this Botox and their skin, well, their skin looks terrible, but their muscles are frozen. And so they aren't getting new creases, but they have that old skin, that thick skin laying on top, and it just does not benefit them at all.
No.
I It's like, I think it was like 40% of your fine lines, deep wrinkles, and discoloration is just dead skin. So if you get rid of that, you have 40% more youthful skin. Most people, I feel like, are pleased with that. That's what they want. They want that refresh, not
Exactly.
just a frozen, swollen look,
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
they don't know, and people just sell them. Well, here's this $1,700 treatment of all this filler and Botox and da da da, and then they don't, say what's going to get rid of all that crepiness is the skincare.
And teach
Yes,
them we're getting into, what we're gonna talk about because that's
yeah,
so true, and I it really discourages me, and I say this to customers all the time that, a lot of my customers, of course, are my age, and I have all a realm of customers from, 30 to 80, but it discourages me that they still, at that age, do not really know what they're doing. They don't know why, they don't know the order, they have all of these products, and it's very discouraging to me because they spend all that money. Think about the money that they've, wasted. I mean, not really wasted, but really they kinda have because
yeah.
they don't know what they're doing.